This Deadlock build guide for Victor is going to teach you how to have super sustain while farming as fast as possible as a melee tank. This video is comprised of 3 parts, the first part being the build guide, the items, and the skill order, how and why that these items are mathematically the best. The second part is how Victor works, his skills and abilities, and how they interact with the items. And thirdly, a full game with live commentary so you can see all of the thought process as you play Victor, what to do, when to do it, how to do it, why to do it. Let's get straight into it. Before I get into the build, let me show you how to get it on your own game client. Click the build browser button, then click the public tab. In the search box, type the word Swole, and you'll see SwoleBenjiYT Super Sustain Fast Farm Melee Tank. Click the heart icon that puts it under My Builds. Click Use Selected Build. Then make sure you click Queue Build and have Auto Queue Selected Build at Game Start and Auto Buy Items when within range of the shop selected. By doing so, whenever this box lights up, that means you can afford your next item. Just walk to the item shop. It will buy the item automatically for you. If you cannot find the build in the build section, go to Settings, go to Language, and then select Alternate Hero Build Language and select English. If you still cannot find it, the build ID is 505852. Alright, with that, let's go over the items. We start off with Melee Lifesteal for Sustain. Then we go Extra Charge, and this is going to give you extra jump starts, which is actually mathematically better than using Healing Rights. Into Extra Regeneration, Sprint Boots, Extra Stamina. This gives you a massive early health pool, which is going to be hard for the enemy to harass or chunk down. We go straight into Gold Front for enemy harassment and jungling, into also Torment Pulse. Alright, we will at this point start using Jumpstart between jungles to heal, using Cold Front and Torment Pulse to quickly clear, alongside Aura of Suffering. Healing Booster is going to help out your Jumpstart and your Melee Lifesteal in the future. Enduring Speed is for mobility, Life Strike for more healing on melee strikes. Stamina Mastery, and then we go straight into Resistances. We have Spirit Resilience and Bullet Resilience. Then we go straight into Mystic Reverb, and this is put on Aura of Suffering. And you're going to be popping this a lot. It's going to be slowing people. We mainly get this, not for the slow or the extra damage. We get this for the imbued lifesteal, along with the other stuff. So you're getting 37% lifesteal in total from this thing. And, yeah. So after that, we go Leech for even more sustain, Infuser for more sustain. Healing Tempo is going to now out-heal the damage we do to ourselves with Aura of Suffering. Escalating Exposure is going to increase damage and resistance. Into Colossus for that resistance. Plated Armor, Spellbreaker for more resistance. So you are hyper tanky, and you're healing from your Aura of Suffering, you're healing from Jumpstart, you're healing from Pain Battery, you're healing if you get killed, you're healing from your melee punches. So you have 5 sources of healing that the enemy just cannot stop. And so the only way to defeat you in most games is either completely gang up on you, 6 versus 1, only if the enemy is equally fed. If you are more fed than 6 versus 1, you can just walk all over the enemy team and kill all of them. Victor is one of the 1v6 heroes of this game. It is totally doable, unless the enemy is, just as fed as you or more fed. But it's very easy to pull ahead with this build because you jungle so fast. You're pretty much unkillable. You're not going to be sitting dead at the base waiting to respawn unless you let them. Unless you waste your ult and then you let them kill you, essentially, or put yourself in a really bad situation, which you'll be easily able to get out of. And you have hyper mobility thanks to Jumpstart and your boots and Stamina Mastery. There's really no stopping this build. It's the unstoppable build without the actual unstoppable item. And yeah, they could stun you and crowd control you, but good, you're the tank. If you absorb the knockdowns and the cursed relics over your team, you are doing your job, alright? So, with the skill order now, we're going to go ahead and learn Jumpstart first for lane sustain, into Pain Battery just to throw out randomly for harass, into Aura of Suffering, and you won't be using this quite yet during lane. You might if you get, someone low enough, then you'll learn your ultimate, of course. You're going to be upgrading Jumpstart twice, then you upgrade Aura of Suffering twice, you max out Jumpstart, you max out Aura of Suffering, you put 2 points into your ultimate, you max out Pain Battery, and then you max out your ultimate, because we do not need fire rate or spirit damage on bullet because we are a melee build. That is why we max this out last. So that's the skill order. Now let me show you how Victor works. Victor's weapon is the Memento Mori. It is a nail gun, and it has decent range. It has okay ammo. You can pretty much, it has, you know, kind of a, it's more of a vertical hitbox than a horizontal one. Think Drifter for horizontal and then Victor for vertical. So as long as your cursor is within this little rectangle, you should be hitting your target most of the time. Though it does have a bit of a random spread. So you kind of want to get a little bit closer to the souls for denies and secures if you want. It deals okay damage early on. It makes it pretty easy to hit headshots. Very easy to hit headshots compared to some other characters. But other than that, we don't really use it as a gun build. We don't really shoot mid-late game. We just punch. We just melee, and we just use our spells. So early game, it's okay, but it does fall off in usefulness for this build guide. Pain Battery is your first ability, and this will just shoot projectiles out in front of you in order for me to use it. Or in order to use it, you need to take damage to charge it up. And you'll just shoot, you know, some random bolts out. I can kind of show you what it looks like. Just a fan of projectiles in front of you. And as you level it up, it does apply a slow, it does more damage, and it heals you for a percentage of your maximum or missing life. And so you want to generally cast this when you're wounded, late game, and we build all green items just about, except for Mystic Reverb and Escalating Exposure. So we're nearly full Vitality, and we take full advantage of that healing. But other than that, you just throw this out early lane phase to deal more damage when an enemy retreats or if you get in someone's face. Jumpstart is your second ability, and this will deal % maximum HP to then heal you for a flat amount of HP and give you move speed. It will increase your regeneration as you level it and lower cooldowns, but mainly, the main thing with this is it is a purge. This will purge debuffs off of you. So, debuffs are anything that's going to crowd control you, like if Warden puts his claw machine thing above your head, you can just jumpstart and get rid of it once it's maxed out. This makes you insanely dangerous and hard to stop. And it's one of the reasons we don't build Unstoppable, because you have it built in, kinda sorta, with this ability. Now, when you're very high HP and you cast this, you end up dealing more damage to yourself than you heal, but only by a slight amount. So right now, at, you know, level 0, 770 HP, if I jumpstart myself, I hurt myself for 115, and I heal myself for, well, hold on, I was in the base there. It should only be 100, right? There we go, yeah. 100 HP, and I lost 15 in that exchange, right? But if you're very low HP, let's say you're like about to die and you cast it, well, now I only dealt 1 damage to myself, and I healed myself for 100. So generally, whenever you're lower on health, you just spam this as a self-heal. Early game, you do this between jungles, not only to move between jungles faster, but to also heal yourself between the jungles anyway, because the jungles are going to leave you a little weak, especially if you're using Aura of Suffering to jungle, which you should be. Do not be afraid to use Aura of Suffering. The more hurt you are, the less Jumpstart hurts you. And you want to have kind of an equilibrium of keeping your health not all the way down, but not all the way up either, by juggling Aura of Suffering, turning it on and off for jungles, and using Jumpstart between or even during jungles. And that's going to maximize your jungle speed. You will see this during the live gameplay commentary section. Aura of Suffering deals damage to yourself, but also deals damage to everything around you. It will then slow enemies as you level it, increase damage, and increase the % damage they take. So it's very good, but it also, again, it still hurts you. And our build allows us to sustain, but even later it allows us to heal more damage than we are suffering from. So right now, if I just cast it with no items, you can see I'm taking 70, 80, 90, 100 damage, 130, 150, 200, etc., right? And you could jumpstart this to kind of negate a little bit of that pain, but you don't want to just have this on, because then you will kill your character and you will force an ult back out. Now, one important thing to note is that make sure that Aura of Suffering is still on, and you'll see the icon down here pulsating or dancing, kind of like going in and out, like so. And I know people mod their game clients to have different notifications to make sure it's on, but there are times in the game where someone does something to you and it turns off. And then you're running around and you're punching and you're tanking and you're attacking, and your Aura of Suffering was turned off and you're dealing very little damage. So you have to make sure just to check in prolonged fights that this thing is on. But when you level it up and you're fully leveled and you have full build, or even just like a few of the leech items, just like Mystic Reverb, right? This thing, it gives you, that's, you know, 37% spirit resistance. You can see now that, you know, while I'm taking 100 damage there, I healed 60. So it's still a net negative currently, but then you add leech, and then we turn it back on, and we can see right now that's 165, and it's still not quite caught up. It's almost there. Then with Infuser, and especially if you pop Infuser, so if I pop Infuser and then cast Aura of Suffering, now the healing is greater than the damage we take. You can see 400 healed there, and plus leech, and plus everything else. And that's not all. Once you have healing tempo, you heal yourself even more, and so on and so forth. Now, the downside, or the counter to this build, is stacking negative healing reduction items. Things like Spirit Burn, things like Toxic Bullets, which isn't even that good of one, but anything that has healing reduction, or any characters that have healing reduction, will make your Aura of Suffering deal more damage to you than you can sustain, so you do have to watch your health. You do have to be popping that Jumpstart. You really should have your ultimate ready in case you do go down. Throw out the Pain Battery to heal yourself whenever you get mid. And remember, with full build, your punches are going to be healing for quite a lot, because your melee life strike is going to be healing for a % damage of the melee, and that's going to be boosted by healing tempo and your leech abilities. So all of this just adds up to where you're hyper tanky, have tons of HP, and you deal serious, massive AoE damage. Alright, let's talk about your ultimate. Shocking Reanimation is your ultimate. This is not something you cast. This is a passive ultimate. What that means is that it will go off automatically. Now, there have been a few times where it's been bugged, and even though you do have your ult, you still just full die anyway. And this also happens with Cheat Death. And by the way, I just want to point out, Cheat Death will not stack with your ultimate. It will consume your ultimate, not do it, but it will Cheat Death will override it, and so you get all the negative downsides from Cheat Death. And, you know, you don't come back from full HP like you would with your ultimate. So never buy Cheat Death with Victor, ever. Unless your ultimate is down and you just need to revive, but then just buy a refresher and get your ultimate back. Like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Which is not part of the build, and you should not be doing that. That's kind of a stupid buy anyway. But what I'm trying to say is never use Cheat Death. It's just not worth it, okay? So what your ultimate does is when you die, and I'll show you at level 1 here, you have this big AoE circle that will explode, dealing damage and stunning enemies around you, and it brings you back about 60% HP. As you level it up, you get more radius, more damage. You eventually get it where you can revive at 100% HP, and then also, while it's on cooldown, it'll give you fire rate and spirit damage on your bullets. But we're not a gun build, and gun build Victor, I've never seen it in high ranks. I've seen it at low ranks, and I've seen a couple people pull it off. Maybe it's a sleeper meta. I'll have to, you know, experiment with it. But there's no way it out DPS's Aura of Suffering builds and sustained tank builds. There's just no way it's more useful in a team fight. Anyway, with that said, though, that is Shocking Reanimation. If I level it up all the way, and I can show you again here, we kill the character. We fully heal. Boom, there we go. All right, and we're back. So basically, the reason we build tank is because we have 2 life bars. We have so much sustain. Like, I can show you how fast we heal. All right, so base Victor, 4.6k. We have 30 bullet, 60 spirit. And a lot of the bullet is deflected or just prevented entirely with our build. Now, if we get to, like, very low HP here, and we activate Colossus and everything else, and we Pain Infuse ourselves, then you can see here, this doesn't look like a lot, but then we hit the Pain Battery, we're already halfway healed. And again, remember, you're going to be hitting more than one target usually. Also, this is without punching. Let me go and half my HP some more. When I start throwing punches in there, look how much that I heal from the punch. Every time Life Strike is off cooldown, look at that, another 500 per punch, right? And if they parry me, fine. If they parry me, it does not matter, because Aura of Suffering is still going off. You can just Jumpstart. There's a whole lot of things that you can do here, and yeah, the damage gets really ridiculous. It's just nutty, alright? The thing with Victor, like, his Aura of Suffering does not go on cooldown. It does not stop. It is consistent and never ending. And when you are punching people with Life Strike, you're slowing them by 60. When your Aura of Suffering is hitting, they're being slowed by this, by 40% when it procs. And again, you're just hyper tanky. Like, if I were to go Colossus, I'm at 55.75 at half health. I'm at 69.83. And this number is actually more because we just straight up deflect 30% of that, okay? So you just do not die. The only time you die is if you 1v6. I'll try to show this off in the live gameplay commentary by stalling the game out and getting hyper-fed and letting the enemy get fed back up too. It really depends if my teammates suck or not. Sometimes if I get thrown into a lobby, all my teammates are bad and they feed, and then I end up solo carrying, I'll just stall the game out until they get beef enough to take me down. But yeah, let's just get to the live gameplay commentary now. This is the live gameplay commentary for Victor. My lane partner is Mina, and we are against Infernus and Grey Talon. So we're going to start out, make sure I have the right build, and yeah, we're going to start out with Jumpstart. This is going to be basically our personal healing right, and we just spam this after getting harassed by the enemy, essentially. We don't really do a whole lot here. We are just going to passively, safely farm and try to avoid taking as much damage as possible. And we don't really have much of a kit to harass with or to secure kills with early without also risking our own health bar. It's just really brutal. So, but Victor is pretty decent at getting lots of denies and kill secures. I call them kill steals, but yeah, Victor's pretty good at that. So we're just going to capitalize on that. All right.
What the fuck just happened? They got both of
them. Did someone die already? Oh, it looks like the Rem died on the enemy team, so far so good. Our team is up. 2,000 souls at the very start. Also, see Infernus looking for the harass there. He did not put points into his burning passive shooting attack yet. Don't know why. I mean, unless he's going Flame Dash build, which is arguably, in my opinion, the better build. I have a guide for that. There's a link in the description. Anyway, we have to play Victor here pretty passively. We're going to now learn Pain Battery, and once this gets built up, we can throw it at the enemy, but it won't do much. Again, we're not going to make any crazy plays. We can push the lane a bit, but against this team comp, pushing the lane is actually kind of a bad idea, because Grey Talon, it gives him, he can just float over everything, and then cause a lot of problems. Alright.
Thank you.
I adjusted my keyboard, that's why I stopped moving for a sec there, but again, we're just gonna do all the kill stealing here, like this. It's called a deny! Yeah, it's called a kill steal, because that's what I'm calling it. Alright, you don't have to say what the pro gamers say, you can make up your own words for things, alright? Just because one guy said GG 20 years ago doesn't mean everyone needs to do it. Also, Spirit Snare into Flame Dash, that's fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the jungle. It's, I guess Mina's also kind of low right now. Just gonna go ahead and take this. We're Victor, we're pretty tanky. Yeah, I missed a couple shots, so what? Alright, I hate his reload animation. He shakes that thing way too hard. We got melee lifesteal and extra charge. Melee lifesteal is so that we can have early sustain. It's arguably the best self-healing item whenever you just melee mobs and heal. It's really great. Right now, I'm full health. I don't really need to melee anything. And I don't, as long as they don't check my item build, which they should be, but, you know, sometimes people don't. Okay, we're just going to push the wave here, because Mina's hurt bad. I don't know why Mina's taking all this early damage. I guess she's trying to farm, you know, her fight skill. Finally, we have Aura of Suffering. We don't use this early, because we don't have any way to sustain it, and it's not a good trade. But we will be using it to jungle around the 10-12 minute mark, depending on how lane goes. 8 minute mark if things go well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit the Pain Battery there for a bit, because there's nothing to melee right now. Alright. So we can actually throw out, I'm sorry, I said Pain Battery, that's that skill. Alright. Oh, and we're maxing out Aura of Suffering, I'm sorry, no, we're maxing out Jumpstart first. So that's what we're upgrading. Jumpstart all the way. Because it's just more useful for jungling. Go ahead and kill this, push this down, get some HP. There we go. Yeah, I can I can melee that, and they might punish. This comp is very punishing if they know what they're doing, which, I mean, they're doing okay, right? We're at 2.6k, they are at 2k, so we have a 600 soul lead. That'll give us extra regeneration there. Just little sustain items. We're just buying lots of sustain. Now, the thing with Victor is he's very slow. He's a slow character. He doesn't move very fast, especially when he's in combat. We can melee these. There we go, just do some melees. Like, the amount we heal is going to be more than what the creep wave takes from us. And as long as we are working on our little kill steals here, like that, we are just going to get more and more money. And okay, who died? Mina died. Wow, okay. Why did Mina die? I guess she got sniped or lit on fire. I mean, I guess that's how you kill a vampire, right? As far as me, I'm like a Frankenstein monster. So Frankenstein and the vampire lady. So I don't know what the story is on that. All right, boots. Boots are gonna help us move faster. We're gonna buy that immediately. So now we have a little bit more move speed. Go ahead and melee these guys. Get some heals. Kill the heal minion. See, I'm basically full HP, right? You may be thinking, well, most victors in the blah blah blah, you know, they're used to sacrificing half their HP all the time, and it's like, yeah, you do that and then you get lane ganked. You do that, you get into a bad situation. No, we wait. We have our ultimate now, so dying is a little less stressful and it's not as bad. We can take more hits, but ultimately, you have to ask yourself, is going in and turning on our aura and walking all over these guys, is it going to make us more money? The answer is only if we kill them, which is that it's not guaranteed. I like guaranteed things. We're getting extra stamina so we can actually engage and disengage a little bit better. And I figured I'll just push the lane a bit here. Let's see, Mino just random ults. Like, the Grey Talon's a little low, right? But, you gotta watch out for Infernus. They're about to get ults in like 200 to 300 souls.
Headed to Broadway.
Alright, let's see. Did someone just healing right on their team? It's, I heard it. They don't have healing rights, so that was Mina healing righting. Yeah, okay. Whatever. We need to be farming jungle too at this point. It's 6 minutes in, so we can start doing mid jungles. But they're still, like, the lane is still more juiced. Alright, he's owling. Just gonna go indoors. Wait it out. Boom. There we go. Alright, go back and continue farming. There is an Infernus burning us, which isn't much. We're very tanky. We've got all health items pretty much. He's trying to melee me? Do you want to have a little fight? Do you want to have a little... Oh, you just parried. So, yeah, I'm actually a melee build, so I would win that. And yeah, he hurt me a little bit, but hey, guess what? We just stim up and we're good. And then we run back and buy another green item for more HP. 1.3k HP at 7 minutes. We're not gonna die. We have an ultimate that's gonna heal 60% of that HP if we do die. And they get no credit for it. And we can melee the creep wave here and heal every single time. So we're fine. We have, you know, extra charge. We've been leveling up Jumpstart, so we have another heal there. Like, we're not going down. The power of Victor is not, oh, I can gank you. He's ulting right now. We're just gonna dash out of that. That's fine. Whole lot of nothing. Now this we can turn on our aura, right? There we go. Let's see. I have. Oh, you parried it too late, bro. You're dead. You're dead. Yep. Pain battery. Yep, you're dead. And now, if they kill me, my ult will go up automatically. Yep. There you go. Have a little fist fight with Infernus and win because we're beefier than he is. Right? Okay, jungle. We can go do jungle. Go ahead and just punch these guys out. There we go. Keep healing. Just keep on healing. Let's level up our pain aura now. We got 2 levels of Jumpstart. We don't need the cooldown reduction at the 5th level. We need some more pain aura. Okay, let's get some heals going by meleeing the mob. That's plus 30. And melee is our main form of DPS. If he falls, is he gonna dive me here? No, he's not. Okay, bummer. By the way, if we catches this on fire, when we have this maxed out, we can dispel it. So there you go. It's a hard counter to a lot of players, and people don't realize this. Think of it like an MMORPG PvP trinket or a purge or something. Right? But we're just going to keep farming because we have the advantage. We're at 6.4k souls. There's no real reason for us to go crazy. They're only at 4.8 to 5.7, so we have a 1 to 2,000 lead on them. So we can just keep... Like, he's gonna, you know, do that. Anytime he engages, we have Cold Front now. That's just more damage on top of the aura. We can heal with, you know, Jumpstart. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna get Torment Pulse, and that's when things get crazy. That's when things get, he's owling, even though I'm full HP. Is Mina? Oh, yeah, Mina turned it into a bat at the last second. Bat counters owl. I mean, do they? I think owls would eat bats in real life. I don't know, would they? Got Spirit Snared, so what? Who cares? Like, Victor, just hard to push out of lane. This is why a lot of people ban him. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I can start shooting them now. Remember, my main DPS is melee, even though I haven't fully built into melee yet. Alright, we're gonna Nova that and jump upwards. We're gonna pain aura, go in, and start punching. And see if he parries. I have stamina, so you can't really run from me. You're just dead. Dead again. And if he kills me, I ult, and it doesn't count. And then we just go back to laning. So it's... we're just gonna punish him every time. And when we get Torment Pulse, even more so. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do a little jump start there. We don't need to sit here and spam it, because I like to save it for when I want to chase someone. But I am a little hurt right now. So because we're a little hurt, we just need to punch some minions, get a little bit of heals. There we go. Every time it's off cooldown. Alright. Torment Pulse time, we got 10 minutes. We're actually doing pretty good. We're at 8.8k souls. We're 2 and 0. Victor's very easy to play. He's like... It's like brain dead to play almost. But now we can just aura, and then we can just melee these guys and Torment Pulse, and the aura will clean them up. Just make sure to turn it off immediately. I can give Mina the solo now, and go ahead and turn aura back on, punch these guys. And yeah, we take damage from this, it's fine, right? But look how fast we jungle. We can Jumpstart, go back to the next, oh, it's down here, my bad.
Watching you work, 7.
And then this is our life now, and we're working towards heal booster, so that's gonna give us more heals and more sustain. All right. So there's another jungle over here to do. Go ahead and grab that. Grab these. All right, cool. Smash these guys.
Rem stun.
Alright, more smashing, more melees. I know there's a trick where you can stand on the middle mob and then melee everybody, but I strongly believe that's a bug. I don't know what's going on in blue lane, but maybe I go help them for a bit. I don't know what's happening here really. Oh, let's see if we can make any plays. Oh yeah, we got an assist there. That's cool. We can go ahead and just Nova here. I don't want to dive that too much. I need to go back to farming. Right. Let's go ahead and Jumpstart. And they don't have an item shop in this lane. Right now there's more souls on the creep wave, so we're just going to go fight them. Now if we aura this, like, the minions are going to heal us. Unfortunately we're sharing farm now with Kelvin. We're just going to go back and get healing booster, which is really nice to have right now. How's Mina doing? She is 1 and 2, 9.7. I think she's also got the solo against Grey Talon. We got also Enduring Speed. We've now maxed out Jumpstart, so we can purge any debuffs that we may get. Oh, I should have jumped there. My bad. We'll do it this way. No sick wall bounces, unfortunately. Kill the baby. Creep wave here. I did not melee, so I did not heal from that. Jumpstart in between creep waves. Hold on. Someone's diving my Mina, so I gotta go save her. It's Rem and it's Furnace. She's healing, riding. She's okay. Our next upgrade is Life Strike. Once we have that, we can really dive people with that, because that's going to give us a slow whenever we land a punch. So they would be 60% slowed. And it's just really nice. So there we go. Jump starts. And then run down here. And yeah, this thing can really stack up the damage, so you got to be careful with it. There we go. You can see I'm taking big damage, but that's alright. We got jump starts to make all of that pain back, and we have life battery. So all this adds up. It just adds up so much. They're gonna take that tower, and diving it would be stupid here, but I'm not gonna mess with that. We're just gonna back and play it a little safe. Yeah, I could go in, ult can save me, I can then back, but it's a waste of my ult. I don't need ult on cooldown. I need it available. And Life Strike is only 2400. It's not the biggest, like, deal. Alright, go ahead and just kill this. Make sure to melee him. There we go. But yeah, the aura is going to deal crap loads of damage. We just got to keep farming. So we need to do some more jungle. We're at 12k souls right now. Our team, we got a couple at 12k with 3 kills, 0 deaths. We're beating the team by, the whole team, we're beating them by 2k souls. They have a 13k. You're not going to beat Rem on farm. When you look at Rem, you're like, how's he so farmed? He's got little helpers. Alright, little helpers are what's going to do that. Also, that was a sick jump. I didn't mean to do that, but it kind of works. Don't touch this. There we go. Just slap them with your big Frankenstein arms. Alright, Jumpstart. Add some HP. There we go. Alright, more jungles to do here. Once we get Life Strike, we can heal more HP, so... Time to go back and get that immediately. It's a huge healing boost. What do we have? That's Mina? I couldn't see her icon under the walker, but yeah, that's her. Yeah, Life Strike, huge. This lets us just jump people now. And again, we're the tankiest person on the map, so it's really hard to like peel us off. They have to do parries, and usually I expect them to parry, so I whiff a punch on purpose. Puts their parry on a 4-second cooldown, and then they just die. Alright, so next up is Stamina Master. That lets us chase. That lets us absolutely chase. So I can probably dive this tower now. Really depends. Let's try it. Let's get in there. Right. Clear out the creep wave just a little bit. There we go. Creep wave's done. We'll back a bit. Go pain mode. He's sleeping. We're just gonna go ahead and oh, we got reinforcements. All right, there we go. We took the tower. Time to leave. All right, gonna go ahead and jumpstart out of there. We did our job. I was after the tower, not so much them. I know Rem. I could have stayed, but there was a lot going on there, and I just didn't feel like eating it. I want to. I'm all about the money, right? All right, there we go. Start. There we go. Cool. Didn't mean to do those wall bounces. That's my bad. Alright, continuing to farm. Oh, they're coming in after me. Like, okay. I could have stayed in there. Indoor fights. Ooh, baby. Let's see if she parries. Is she fed? She might be a little fed. We can pain her there. All right, so yeah. Let's see how they play this. I'm gonna go ahead and. Is he owling me? That's fine. Turn off. Oh, I had my aura on, but that's fine. So, well, again, we're gonna have to give him the walker because I can't. My ult's on cooldown. There's nothing I can really do there. It's unfortunate, but you know, we're 2-0. We're at 14k souls. Oh, the Celeste is at 17k. That's why we didn't really touch her too much. A little bit fed. Let's see if they counter jungle. It's always fun if they do. All right, fun. I mean pointless because. We just do it so fast. There we go. Awesome. Yeah. Gotta push it. Run into these creeps. Just let the Pain Aura do it. And this is only the beginning. Pain Aura is about to get stupidly strong, okay? We can also work on the big creeps here. It's 17 minutes in. Go ahead and just give them a couple slaps. We don't really have all the damaging gear yet, but we can go ahead and just kind of melt them. And yeah, it's a lot of damage on our part, but we can go back after this, so it's not a big deal. No one's gonna counter jungle us here. We're pretty safe. It's just risky, right? It took all of our HP to do. All right, but now we have Stamina Master, so we can move around more. We just have to play a little cautiously for the next 100 seconds until we get our ult back, but we won't be dead as long as we don't get caught with our pants down. We're gonna just kind of chill in the base for a sec, take a quick breather, and then we can go back out and jungle some more. Looks like a lot of our yellows repopping their jungle. We have mid kind of green side jungle. Big team fight going on. Looks like they're winning. So I'm just going to go behind them. And I dashed her too early there. Whatever. Alright. Cool. Grab all the crates. Grab all the boxes. Melee this guy. Jumpstart it. Boom. Very little HP. How wounded are they? There's a Celeste that's wounded. She is... Where's she at on the map, though? No, that is a Warden with ult and a Graves. That's a 4-man. I'm not gonna just walk in there with my aura. We can't do that yet. We're not farmed up enough, so we have to play safe. We have to just kind of chill. Celeste running Urn on the enemy team. Can't stop that. We're too slow. We're not a chase character, not yet. Only in like team fights when we start diving when we're full tank can we chase. Right now is the farm stage. We farm. He's gonna pillow me. Whatever. I gotta be a little careful here.
Pick it up.
Alright. Gotta be a semi-careful because, again, we're building resist next. And then those pillows won't hurt anymore. I know they're full of bricks, but we put on some body armor, and then we'll just shrug them off while we beat the ever-living crap out of Brim with our fists. Alright, yes, we are gonna beat the child. We're gonna beat him. He's gonna try to sleep us, and we're gonna just whack him in his face.
You need to get a walker,
We
you
just
need to get a
maxed
walker.
out Aura of
We shall
Suffering.
run blue, we
This
shall run blue.
gives
Go
them...
blue, go blue, go blue.
This
Everybody
means
go
they
blue,
take
everybody
way
go
more
blue, get a walker.
damage. Also, this 7 is talking over me. I know he's not aware I'm making a video or whatever, but still annoying. There we go. Just take turns beating the creeps. Jumpstart. Is this one cleared? Yeah, I already cleared that one. Alright. Got another Jumpstart here coming. Got big boy there. Alright. There we go. Smack them around. Alright, cool. Green lane is about ready to go. Gonna Jumpstart over there. Awesome. Alright. Jump on the rails for this one. Get there a little bit faster. Go ahead and just melee them. Turn off our aura immediately. Continue punching. There we go. We can turn the aura back on for a little bit if we want. There is mid buffs. There's a spell power buff, which is okay. We're going to start leveling the ultimate now. Bigger radius, duration, all that good stuff. Spell power is not... I think Mina might take that, so I'm going to wait just a sec. We're going to go get our armor here. We also need to get bullet armor, even though they have... The... Huh? The Infernus is building gun? Weird. I don't know, but there's spell power up here to grab. I'm grabbing it. We have our ult. We're not really out of position when we have ult. Kinda. Mina doing some counter jungling or something. I don't know, but... I'm gonna... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna wall hop out of that, see you. Just gonna wall hop out. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's get in there. There we go, start punching her. She's slowed. We got cold front, she's slowed. And she's crit. I do not know where she went. She is not dead. I don't know where she went though.
I see the enemy.
Okay, that's a weird box climb. How is I am missing all of my punches. Alright, well I'm just not melting them like I normally would. Something's up. Alright, green lane though. Green lane's got money. We're gonna go there.
I'll go green and fix.
Let's see. Green lane. Get some money. Remember, we're tanky, but we still have more tankiness to build up to. Alright, look at all that HP that we just got from the heal mobs. There we go. Over these guys. The aura takes them out. 3.2k, that's enough for our armor. Looks like they're fighting the Warden and winning? How? How is Kelvin with only 1k extra souls beating the Warden? That's weird. I could split push green here, but I'm not. I'm gonna jungle. Reverb is next. This reverb is our lifesteal. This is how we sustain. So very important to get. Also, I had to look at something real quick, so that's why I kind of hesitated there. Don't think that my movement's off. It's just a little bit of real life distraction. Anyway, Infernus in our jungle doing probably the jungle, so we can go counter that. Paige is nearby, so she does not have ult. Whatever. Fine. Well, Infernus didn't even bother. Why did Infernus not take our jungle? He is Infernus. He can literally push one button and wipe out the whole camp. I guess he doesn't like money. I guess he just doesn't like money. Oh well. Man, we got so close to killing that Celeste earlier. Damn it. It's disappointing. Okay, Celeste doing the Sinner's Sacrifice. There's a Rem in this lane. Yeah, there he goes. Try to knock him off. Kelvin's got the creep wave. I'm gonna let him have that because he's only at 70k. I'm at 23k at 23 minutes. So we're doing okay. Jumpstart real quick. We got stuff going on in middle.
I need to be careful.
I'm just looking at the map right now while I do jungle. Alright. Go and punch these bozos. Trade. There we go. Start out of here. I don't want to waste time on the single mob there. Looks like they abandoned yellow, so I'm going to go rotate. Okay, Celeste is attacking. We'll just leave for now because I don't know how many friends she has with her. Alright. Also, she's the most fed on the team. She has a huge soul lead on me. I don't need to fight her, and it's just bait. Whereas here in middle, there's Rem, and there's a Warden with 18k. Warden I can maybe walk over, but it is Warden. Warden is a scary man, okay? Let's see how the fight goes. Remember, we're a punching build. Okay, let's test his metal. We're having a little duke out. Okay, it looks like my aura's better than his. But I only have 400 HP. Let's get the hell out. We have battery we can throw out if someone's chasing. They are not. So, yeah, pretty cool. Good fight, I guess. I had the Souls advantage. Also, Warden will usually kick our ass. I'm just going to tell you right now. Like, you don't want a one-on-one a Warden, but I'm tanky as hell. I had an advantage, so I rolled the dice, and it paid off. We don't need to stay for the heal. We need to jungle. Blue lane has more creeps, has more money. Let's go back to blue. Yeah, just turn this on, Nova them, punch a guy, and that's the way of fully healed. There you go. This is why I didn't need to set at the base and heal, because we have built-in heals. Alright, very cool. 7 is doing that jungle. I'll do this little jungle. Yeah, kill him. Alright, getting paid. Oh, he's doing the Sinner Sacrifice. Alright, gonna level up Pain Battery now. There we go. Melee, dude, steal my jungle much? Whatever. I'm the tank, so I don't really get owed the jungle. Alright, yellow lane's jungle is up. Echo Reverb just lets us slow them. It's lifesteal. It lets us sustain indefinitely in our aura without popping heals and having to like disengage and stuff. It's gonna make doing the big camps really good. But it's the slow also. It slows everyone that we're gonna be hitting with and keeps them. Like, we have our melee that's 60% slow, and then we're going to have Reverb, which is another slow. It does have diminishing returns, but it's still really good. Oh, I failed the jump there. No, that's fine. Go ahead and slap these ghouls around, these bad boys. There we go. I'm at 27k. I am the Souls leader of the... No, Celeste is still beating me on Souls by 1k. Gotta farm harder. Alright. They got... Celeste is running Spirit Urn. We have some stamina, but, like, we can't, like... Not much we can really do. Is she above us?
The urn has been dropped.
The urn has been dropped. Well, I'll just go grab it. I'll just go grab it then if she's gonna drop it. Oh, here... Is it bait? Are they setting up an ambush? Why, hello. Yeah, okay. Hey, remember me? I'm here again. Oh, no, you're getting beat the hell up. Are you trying to climb?
I see the enemy!
Right. I need to hit a pain battery here. Oh, I missed. Getting sleep. Can we dodge through it? Yes, we can. Alright, just gotta keep punching Rem. I said this earlier, we're gonna just punch his lights out. Okay, I'm gonna have to freaking pain battery here. Oh, there we go. Slap Graves in her back. Good job, gal. Alright, we need to do another jump start and just chase whoever down. I have my aura still on? I need to stop aura farming, right? Pain battery. Level it up again. Rem, I'm gonna cut him off. I'm gonna cut that little goober off. Hello, Rem. And, yeah. Well, I can't really claim credit for that one. Alright, cool. Now we can go get Reverb. Let's do the proper movement tech to get there. There we go. Go ahead and do all of that cool stuff. Got it. Starting to work towards lifesteal now. That's more lifesteal, so we have more sustain. We're pretty battle ready at this point, right? We're just like not full, but like you can see that the sustain is pretty nutty. The slows and the damages are gonna get nutty as well. Alright. But we're not done. I mean, there's always more you can get, right? But our farm speed has increased. We're 31k, 3 and 0, which is not impressive because I'm playing like doo-doo. Oh, hello, Celeste. Let's see how mobile you are. Okay, you ulted me. Solo ult. That's fine. We're just gonna punch each other, huh? Yeah. And you're dead. Yeah, you're the main boss of the enemy team with 30k souls. I'm at 32k, so... I also had ult, so if you did kill me, well, here's a rematch. I'm going to heal at 100% HP, and continue chasing your ass. So you have to kill me. Like, once I'm on this build, once I stick on a person, they don't get away. Unless they are Viper with, like, all stamina or some shit. They don't get to leave the fight afterwards. They just don't. Especially because I can purge all their crap, too. Alright, there we go. We can now do the big camps here. We just stand in the middle, punch one. Punch this one, pop another heal. There we go. You see, the damage starts to ramp up pretty crazy. There you go. Also, I've seen some builds, I've seen some guides that says Victor has to pre-charge his aura, and then you walk into battle with very low HP so that your aura starts melting things faster. And it's like, dude, that's stupid. Don't ever do that. Just go in, turn your aura on, and punch. It's a real brainless playstyle. You don't have to overthink it. Alright, now this one kind of sucks, because we have to, like, stand in the middle, right, to be able to hit everything. We can kind of throw out a punch every once in a while, but I'm just going to go ahead and shoot. And wait for the cooldown on the punch, and then shoot. Alright. And punch off cooldown. Make sure no one's, like, this is gankable with our pants down, because we're hurting ourselves quite a bit, right? But, you can see it's just a lot. It's just so many souls. 36k souls at 30 minutes. We're kind of behind, honestly, but hey, we're 4-0. And, you know, we have more souls than anyone on the enemy team and our team. So and we're the tank. We're the initiator tank, so there you go. We don't have an item slot. Alright, we're gonna sell Cold Front. We don't need it anymore. There we go. And now we have an item slot. What? Anyway, we got Leech now, we're getting Infuser, and then Healing Tempo. All of these are just more heals and more sustain. Like, we're full battle ready. The more sustain we have, the harder we are to kill. And the harder we are to kill, well, the more we sit in a team fight and melt everything around us. And that's it. That's Victor. That's all you have to do. So, what do we got going on the map right now? You can just beeline it towards the enemy. You don't have to farm anymore. Like, there's a Celeste over here that's 1v3. And, you know, our team seems to be having difficulty taking her on, so we're just going to run at her. And look, I'm following where everyone else is going, but yeah, there she goes, she's dead. Kelvin trapped her in an ice dome. These balls don't hurt us, but it's going to kill our teammates. So, unfortunate for them, I guess. You know, if they're dead, then that's more farm for me. Also, it's funny. Get away from me, Victor! Let's go, man. No! And then Celeste is like, haha. Alright, we got a Graves here. I can just dive under this. I can just dive this. I don't need to wait. Just go punch it. Boink! And then it's gonna melt. And then I can keep chase.
Okay, back up.
Back up? No. Hello. Oh, he just runs away. He's like, oh shit, Frankenstein. And he leaves. Alright, Infuser soon, fellow Victor enjoyers. And we can start stealing the enemy jungle. Indoors, we light up the whole room with a death aura. Like, what are they gonna do? Nothing. They're not gonna do shit. Right? I know, we don't do Spirit Burn because we go tank. Spirit Burn's okay, but we need all the tank we can get because late game you will still die in team fights, and it's important as your role is a tank. Your role is a heal sustain tank. That is Victor's role. That is what his skills are built around. But if you want to be greedy, you can get Spirit Burn, and you can play that style. It's just greedy. All right, we're listening for the enemy. Rim's got his helpers on this guy. Is that a Graves fighting us? And a Rim. Look at them. Look at them try to fight. Go ahead and clear this. Why not? Like, what are they gonna do? What's the creep wave gonna do? Nothing. Okay, I don't know why the creep waves even signed up to fight. They're just marching to their death. They're very loyal. Alright, so now we maxed out Pain Battery. And this is gonna heal us for 18% of our HP whenever we land a hit. So yeah, there we go. Infuser. We just push Infuser while we have our aura turned on. And we heal for a ton. So this is just a win more button for us. We're also working towards healing, what's this, healing rates? What's it called? Healing tempo. And that's not too much, it's only 4,800, which is very quick to get late game. We're at 34 minutes at 41k souls. So, again, we can just, like, each of these creep waves in a solo lane, 80, 60, 50, we're not in a solo lane. Yeah, it's like 100 per mob, right? It's very, very...
Kill Mina.
Mina
at 39k souls, getting killed. Alright, go ahead and just kill all these. You can see I don't even need to jumpstart anymore, like it's kind of outgrown its usefulness. It's just a purge button now. If they're oh man, I didn't even hear them do mid-boss. I could run down there and start melting them.
They have the rejuve. They'll be coming for us soon.
Oh yeah, let's... Oh, 7 ulta, dude. Me and him, we were going in. We were like, hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Yeah, you're just gonna...
I don't need to fucking know this.
Oh man, I'll steal their sinner sacrifice. Why not? Alright, let's get it. Oh, I mistimed it. Whatever, who cares? Oh no, I mistimed it. Ooh, let's just... Dude, they're all packed in. I'm the tank. It's my job. Go in. Alright. Let's do it. We're gonna hit Infuser. Celeste is the big threat. We gotta get her. We're gonna punch her. And again, we're keeping her slowed by punching her. We're gonna hit the pain battery and heal. And look, she's dead. She's trying to go. She's trying to leave. And we're taking a lot of damage here. There we go. We just keep punching. Just keep punching. Do not stop punching them. The aura's gonna really start. Look at them go airborne here. Okay, there's our ult. Now we can disengage, or we can... Like, that was a 1-on-4? That was a 1 versus 4. And I still haven't died. And I didn't have healing tempo. Is he owling? I'm at full HP, bro, and you missed. Was I in the wrong base? Oh no, they're beating up the rim for, like, being out of position.
defend the stronghold.
Anyway, I did my part for the fight. My team did not join me at all. I love this build for solo play because you can 1vx. But like in a real game, everyone's gonna dive with me and just clean that shit up because I was holding them down and absorbing all of that damage. And for what? I didn't even play it fully correct. I didn't heal enough. I infused too early. Infuse is your I need to top off like button. But yeah, they're getting earned now. It's fine. Just let the game play out. I mean, we've already kind of won. You know, I say, you know, famous last words, but, you know, I don't really play this game to win. I play to stall it as long as possible and piss everyone off. Because I'm a troll. That's what we do. Not joking either. Go look at my troll content. Anyway, we have healing tempo now. We're going to go back and get that, and then Paige can have the solo farm. Who can we just straight up run down now? We have such a huge lead. We can run down Warden. If he didn't play like crap, we can run down Graves. Alright, now we're working towards escalating exposure, which is massive, super damage, okay? Alright. Massive damage. Torment Pulse. Or, I'm sorry. Escalating exposure. Another 4,800 item, right? We can do the jungle here on the right. We can just go down mid, actually. Here, let's do some movement, cool-ass tech. I wall back. Oh, dude, I almost got the bounce. But, yeah. Anyway. Let's get some stamina back before we engage, because I'm going to have to dash jump at these fools. Alright, Venator going after the rim. Big mistake probably on his part, because he's a little underfed. He's going for it. He's got to hunt them demons.
Rim is low. Where the fuck is that?
Oh, hello. What are you doing? Excuse me. It's time for us to fight. You can hold me down all you want. I can purge that. Oh, he left. He's like, nah, see ya. No! Ah, dang it. He got away. He got away. I let him get away. He's coming back, though. He's re-engaging. I didn't purge the claw fast enough. Whatever. I gotta, like, I always forget to do my purges. Anyway, we don't need to pop Infuser to heal. Oh, so Celeste is actually fighting us? Hello. Hello, Celeste. We're gonna heal off you real quick? I'm silenced, that's fine. And, well, they just straight up killed her Paige and Venator. I didn't do shit that fight. Here, let's pop Infuser. Kill these real quick. Now you may be thinking, why aren't you healing that much? You pop Infuser. And the answer is simple. You don't heal as much off of the creeps. But it's something, right? It's better than nothing. I don't need to farm anymore. I just need to go team fight. Just go team fight. Like, we're pretty much full build. Escalating exposure. Yeah, it's more damage. Alright. Oh, they're dead. I'm not, wait, 7, let's see if 7 follows me. Here comes an out. It's fine.
Back up, back up, back up.
No! He's telling me to back up, I ain't doing it. No, we fight this. The infuser, they're dead. They're freaking dead.
Back up.
We're gonna purge and go in. I don't need to back up. We fight this. I need to land pain infuser or pain battery. Yeah, they die to this. This dude is good. No, we don't go back. We punch. Everything dies.
Which side? We win right now. We win right now.
And there you go. That's it. That's team wipe.
Headed to blue.
Back up, pussy. Fucking pussy. Telling me to back up? Shut the fuck up.
I thought you were dead, dude.
I am dead. I'm a Frankenstein. What am I gonna do? Die again? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, so
I
what?
just wanna get white,
When you
but-
die, it's like you just go to bed. Why wouldn't I want to go to bed? Anyway, dork, you're on your own, so you can just, you're on your own. Back. What? Am I one of your little toe suckers in a Discord? You think you could boss me around?
Sorry, I'm trying to win.
Your name's Uwu. That's not marketable. You play this game for free. You play this game for free. You're just a beta blue pill consumer.
I'm
Oops.
trying to win, bro. Might be.
Why are you trying to win? You trying to join esports? No one's gonna give a shit about your win-loss KD ratio in 10 years. I was trying to roleplay, but now I'm just
You're full fun on parties, dude.
like, unless you're making money like with your wins somehow, I don't understand how that would be if you're not on like an esport dweeb team.
Care, dude.
You care about winning in a video game that doesn't pay you? Well, what do you get for winning? What do you get?
I'm having fun, bro. I just want to win. Sorry that I want to win.
So your fun is dictated purely on winning.
Bro, like, you just, like, I don't know why we're trying to get into philosophical questioning over fucking Deadlock, bro. Just, like, I'm trying to win the game. Sorry.
You're trying to win the game because that's what society told you to do. You were indoctrinated early by mainstream media and indoctrinated early by your peers, teachers, the institution that winning is important. And you've never broken out of it. Well, now's your chance. Share in the suffering. Let the other team win. Why not? Why is why is your fun more important, right? All right. So anyway, I've shown you the build. I've proven the proof of concept. Our next items are Colossus for more tankiness, more defense, more HP. And yes, I'm a troll. I'm gonna troll these guys, and I'm not upset that he's like back. He just doesn't know the game well enough. And I'm just here to push his buttons, okay? If you're new to the channel, and you might be, there's like half of you that are new to the channel, right? I do a lot of trolling. That is my entire prerogative when I play a video game, is to upset as many people as possible, all right? And, yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to always annoy random strangers that I'll never, like, this guy's name is Uwu. Like, I'm never going to see him again. And maybe I do. And then he can yell at me in whatever video game I see him in the future, okay? Like, and that's funny to me. That's amusing. I'm going to do it. But anyway, I told him that I wasn't going to team fight anymore because I've already proved that I can just wipe them all out. And what I need to prove now is when the enemy gets hyper-fed and they're actually dangerous, that I need to show you the vulnerabilities of the build, and that means I need the enemy to be stronger to show you when they deal real damage. Can you guys start arguing again? What should we argue? What should we argue about? I bet you're a prom goer. You sound like one.
Headed to Greenwich.
He's not gonna engage. He's just gonna shut up. He's just... Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's keep farming. Alright, and we gotta sell... What do we sell next? We sell extra charge, because we just don't need it anymore. We need the one purge, the one cleanse, the one PvP trinket. Now, at this point, too, if you want to be a real dick, and I do want to be a real dick, you can just farm golden statues and the sinner sacrifice machines. Just get those perma buffs. Just stack up as much HP buffs as possible. All the gun ones suck. The spirit ones are really good for the aura. but the HP ones, you can get 5, 6, 7k HP, especially if the game draws on. Because I'm the engaged tank, they have to fight without me now. So, what I can do, I can hover near a team fight. My team will die, the enemy will be weak. I run in, melt them all, kill them, and then continue to stall out the game. So that's what we'll do. We'll just continue to see how long we can just hold the game hostage. Now, if I want the enemy team to win, then I can just farm a bunch of unsecured souls and then go give it to them by dying. This would probably be bannable, and you'd be like, this will be banned, reported. And I'm like, it's a free game. This game is literally free. You just get on another Steam account, and then you keep playing, okay? So we're going to sell extra charge. Goodbye. This is why we never upgraded this, because we're selling it, right? There we go. Colossus. Boom, baby. Plated armor coming up next. We're going to sell Torment Pulse for that. They're doing mid-boss. And, yeah. Alright. Now, the enemy team might be very passive because they're afraid of me. Alright, we just punched the big boy here. Look how fast that they melt, too. That's so nice. And we took, like, no damage. Alright, now we can die 3 times. We got Rejuve, we got our ultimate. By the way, cheat death does not work on Victor. I don't know if I explained this in the item part of the guide, because I'm actually filming this first. But if you put on cheat death, you don't heal to full, and it eats your ultimate. And it prioritizes cheat death. So it's worse. So you don't even blow up. It just consumes it. It's freaking stupid. It's like broken. Alright, so this warden is like, what the hell, bro? Why aren't you charging me down? What are you doing? I'm just farming. That's what I'm doing. Alright, look at this. Your aura will just farm the jars too. So we can go mid and jar farm if we want. We also get the stamina buff in middle. Just get all the buffs. Why not? We can go play the machines. If Celeste might be escorted with Warden here. I can hear explosions, so she definitely is. I can hear the explosions super close. But I've chosen not to engage them anymore, so it's my choice. I can play with my toys however I want. Yeah, well, you can play some other person's toys. You're getting banned for griefing. No, I'm not. I won the game for them. Right? Okay, anyway, let's sell Torment Pulse. We don't need that anymore. And now we get plated armor. And now we're working towards Spellbreaker and Juggernaut. Which, do we even need?
I need to be careful.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is hover near this team fight, wait for them all to die, and then I'll go in. And clean up. So I stall the game. That's what I'll do. And it looks like Venator's going to definitely die here. Probably. Alright. Waiting for more to die. I need a hiding spot. Actually. We got 7. Like, I'm just looking in out the window like, hey, the ruffians are at it again. Damn kids, I'm sitting here stapling stuff, you know, or nail gunning stuff to the wall. You know, I'm just doing some home repair. You know, I'm taking out the garbage. Right. Anyway, we'll just wait for them all to be dead. And in the meantime, might as well just jungle. Just wait for my team to die. If they will die. I know Mina can carry. I know the 7 and the Kelvin, they can hold their own too. And 7's the one that I'm trying to grief here, right? Oh, man. But yeah. I need to fight them all by myself so you can see the tankiness and the ridiculousness of our rejuvenation. And, you know, when you add Colossus to the mix, we're slowing everyone constantly through another aura. We have more defense. It just gets nutty. Alright, so, they just lost their Infernus. Again, I'm just hovering around. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. And yeah, I could just run in there and just absolutely body everybody. Is Kelvin also waiting? Oh, man. Alright, cool. We got 3 dead, 3 dead. Let's do their jungle. Alright. So, 7's retreating. The thing is, if I team wipe them after they retreat, then they push lanes and win, and I don't want that. So, I just won't push lanes, right? Just jungle.
Don't want to get
all right, cool. Here. And if you don't like the griefing in the video, well then go watch some other channel. I don't want you here, dude. You should share in the misery of others, all right? That's what video games are for. The whole point of playing a video game, if you aren't some blue-pilled beta, was to play against people. Oh yeah, there's co-op. There's co-op games are fine. You want to go play like Helldivers? Sure, whatever, right? But as a child, as an adult, all my favorite games were competitive games that you play against other people. And like, the people, they started to view video games for some stupid reason as a sport, okay? I fell for the meme, I fell for the brainwashing when I was in my youth. Esports were an absolute waste. Alright? No, video games are there so that you're not doing bad things to people in real life. It is an escape for sadism. It is meant, like, the whole point of a video game is for someone to win and someone to lose, right? And, well, me losing, and here's the thing. If I get my team to lose, I consider that a personal win. Because they mouthed off and tried to tell me how to play. And I can get the satisfaction on the you lose screen. Give me like, meh, 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 meh. This is what you get. This is your punishment. Hee hee, dude. Right. Alright. So, we can actually go buy an item, which I'm going to go do right now. We might actually encounter the Infernus that's kind of rotating. He might come and get this. So I'm going to grab it first. You know, just grab those mid buffs, whatever. Woo! Alright, cool. But yeah, we have 7k. Let's go sell the next item. Alright. So here we go. We're selling Stamina Master. Alright, goodbye Stamina Master. Spellbreaker. So we're full tank now. There we go. We have almost 5k HP. Get the jars. Glad we have a Victor who is just farming for an hour. Well, this is your punishment, and this is what you get. I want a handwritten apology, and then maybe I'll play. I need you to take a screenshot, post it on Twitter.
Fucking game, relax, kiddo.
Yeah, relax. It's just a game.
You're the one that's saying what's winning, what's losing, and now you're complaining. Stop being a bitch.
If we lose, I win, though. If we lose, I win. So there you go.
We'll win without you, bitch.
I'm winning.
We don't need you, you little bitch.
Yeah, clearly you don't. And I'm cool if you prove that. Go 5v6 them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go farm the.
Yeah, go 5v6 them.
We haven't needed you the whole game, bitch. We don't need you.
There you go. You said it. You got this, brother.
Shut your mouth, and then I'll mute you.
Oh, you'll mute me? I win if you mute me, by the way. That means that you conceded to our argument.
Oh, no, I don't need concede. I just don't want to hear your voice.
Well, you can't handle the voice, so you're, you gotta man up, you gotta toughen up. Well, yeah, it's annoying. That's the goal, is to annoy you, the normie, the prom goer, the person that grew up in a house, the person that has a nice family and friends and is tolerant of all the things.
Oh, you're so sad. You live such a sad life. Actually,
No, I live a based life. I don't drive to work. You know what's a sad life? Beep, 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 the sound of the alarm clock. Beep, honk, 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 the sound of traffic. Blah, 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 the sound of your college teacher. By the way, guys, I'm just joking about the wagey shit. It's just a very annoying troll. Yep, I win. I win. But yeah, it's a super annoying troll. For most people, when you call them wagies and you remind them they have to work. Listen, I was a wagey for 13 years, okay, and then I worked in retail. Okay, you're probably new to the channel. You don't know the channel history, so I'll explain it real quick. Worked in retail for 13 years. I was like the super hardest worker ever. I gave my entire soul to the damn retail company. And they fired me one day because I followed a shoplifter. Like, okay, bro, follow the shoplifter, fine, whatever. Or fire me, whatever. Your loss. And then I was just going to live off of the savings that I had acquired over the 13 years. Because I'm a minimalist. I don't spend my money on anything. And I was just wasting away, you know, paying whatever savings I had left. And then I was like, let's make a YouTube channel so that when I pass away, die, and go homeless and starve to death, that,
It's annoying, just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, he gets it.
Better to do with his time is his why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting paid. Are you getting paid right now? And so the goal of the Swole Benji YouTube channel was to just piss off as many people as possible, which I have successfully done. And, yeah, so that saved me from being homeless, essentially, right? Which, you know, that's just how it is, right? The YouTube channel started popping off, things started looking up, and now I live the neat life. I would love a real-life job. I'm going to tell you right now. Audience, I would absolutely love a real-life job where I had an important role in civilization, okay? When I make fun of wagies, it's just a troll. It's not something that I truly mean, okay? It's just harmless banter to piss off people. That's all it is. Anyway, though, I don't have a capacity to learn. I don't have, you know, connections. I don't have the privileged life to be able to get a good job at it. Being wealthy in this world means you either know a guy, you do crime, you get lucky, or you were born into it. And I'm none of those things. Let's go get Juggernaut. That's going to increase the ability to not be slowed. And that's kind of important. Anyway, so I'm going to hover around the team fight and wait for them to all die. And then I can go in and show you just how tanky we are. Because we're at 4.99k HP. I want to go mid and farm the jars. because I want more HP. Alright, so there's the team fight. And they got Warden.
Thanks.
I got the assist. I'm not even doing anything. It's weird. Alright, I'm just chilling.
You guys still
Just
trying
chilling.
to play?
Alright.
I'm gonna win this bitch.
Yeah, 5v6 and let's go. I'm on the sideline. I'm watching. I'm like eating popcorn. I'm chilling.
Let's get their ass. We're just fucking.
You got this. You can show me. You can show me.
In their base and take the shrines down by myself.
I'm not even warmed up yet.
Alright, let's get some more buffs. I'm just farming buffs up here.
This guy dead hasn't had a fight in like 20 minutes. I don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't get my apology, so why would I fight? I don't owe you a fight. But you owe me a written apology posted to Twitter.
They're gonna leave our base here in a second, so be ready.
Alright, let's continue jumping. I have way more fun playing like this and pissing people off and making a memory than I do. Like, here's the thing. Like, this game is forgettable, right? This match, forgettable, right? Who are these? Here's the name, Jamaican Pitbull. That's funny. Con, Jaded Witch, Uwu, and Sweet and Sour. Bailey Dot, some name I can't read because I'm blind. I can't. This small text. Noun, whatever. I'm not reading the rest of these names, but you get the idea, right? This is just a match that you would piss away tomorrow. You won't remember any of their names. You won't remember what happened. But now, based on my actions today, they will remember the name. And especially if they start, if I can, get in their brains about how I'm a YouTuber, they will Google me after the match, and they'll be like, oh, that guy actually has a viewer base. And yeah, that's, I've made a memory. And then when they see me in another video game 10 years later, they're like, are you the same Swole Benji that was in Deadlock? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, F you, man. You made me lose a game. And then I'll laugh at them.
Your breath on an idiot like him.
Yeah. And see, they're still seething about me in the voice chat. They're still mad. So I have done my job. Can I get some HP buffs? There we go. We're above 5k now. Alright, let's just melt the jungle. I can just stand in the middle, just melt them. Whatever. Well, whatever. There we go. Alright, so we're waiting for my team to die. And they're sieging the base a bit here. So if I clean them up, my team will push and win. So I need to be nearby. Just need to be nearby. I also have a bunch of unsecured souls, so when they pop me, they'll get stronger. There we go. Seven's dead. I might just play when Seven's dead. Because he's the one that mouthed off to run away. That's 2, 3. Mina's basically dead. 4. Okay, let's go in now. Oh, now it's Teabagger. Yeah. Okay, now we go in. Why not? Alright, remember, we just punch. That's what we do. Punch rim, like we said earlier. We're going to go ahead and Colossus. We're going to go ahead and pop all the things. There we go. Alright. We're just punching. Look at this. Look at our tankiness. This is 1v5. We got our Aura still. There we go. Alright. Anyway, I'm showing off the tankiness. Obviously, I wouldn't engage this fight normally, but look how long it takes for them to kill me. That is a lot of damage. That is a lot of time.
It's fun to watch him play without hearing his voice. It's actually pretty good.
I did my part, guys. Why are you all dead? What happened? What happened, guys? Oh no, are we losing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we losing? Uh-oh, guys. You should go to the Swole Benji YouTube channel. You can see yourself lose in the future. Whoops. Uh-oh. Yeah, so youtube.com/SwoleBenji, everybody. Mwah. And there we go. Now, as usual, I'd be like, I hate to show you guys a loss. I hate to show you guys a loss. But you clearly saw we were able to snowball to a point where we can just walk all over the enemy and there's nothing they can do about it, right? But I wanted to show you at full build, when the enemy is fully juiced up, just how hard we are to kill. So in a 6v6, if they're all focused on me, my team should be able to easily clean up behind me, right? Most melee kills, yeah, of course. Anyway, let's look at the scoreboard. 40k player damage, and remember, I set out most of the game. I did one team fight, and I got 40k damage. Well, 2, one at the end. 2 fights, 40k damage on players, right? And as far as souls go, we would have had more farmed, but damn, that's a lot of assists on Rem. Rem's gonna outfarm you with his little helper guys, whatever. But you can see this Victor build. It's so good early game, mid game, late game. If you're a team player. Me, I'm a troll. I'm a solo, guildless, friendless player. Alright, so with that said, you've seen how the build works. I've shown off the full build and how it's tanky it is and how it scales. So here, let me hit you with that outro. Guys, thank you for watching. I know I'm a bit of a dick, but it is deserved. You know, these people, you know, my life sucks, so I'm going to spread that misery to others. Anyway, you're just here for the build guide. Don't worry about me. I'll be gone soon anyway. You know, not so much time left in the world. The meteor's coming any day now. 2028 probably. But that's just my prediction. Anyway, I have no friends, no life, no family, no obligations, which means I read YouTube comments all day long. I read every single comment. So if you have any questions about Deadlock, not about other games, go to a different video and comment about that game if you have a question, okay? But if you have any questions regarding this video, leave a comment. I will read it, and if I didn't answer it in the video, I will answer your comment. With that said, all I'm going to ask of you is to click the video on the right side of your screen, and if you don't, you're going to encounter someone in your next game that has sadism, and they will minorly inconvenience you by making you lose. So, here's a kiss on your forehead. Mwah.